When hitting your driver, it's important to have the ability to shape your golf shots. Sometimes you require a tee shot that might start up the left-hand side and fade back towards the middle. And sometimes you might want a draw where it starts more up the right-hand side and shapes back towards the middle. It's really good for certain hole shapes. It's really good if you're playing in crosswind or downwind or into wind. And sometimes just having that ability and having that trust, if you start the ball up that left-hand side, it's going to fade back towards the middle. I'm going to show you how to play these shots with the driver. We're going to go with the fade first, the one that starts up the left-hand side and fades back towards the middle. It's actually a very, very favourable shot out on tour. It's quite a controllable shot. So what we're going to do first is show you a couple of little tricks. First off, when we're teeing the golf ball up for a fade, it's actually quite a good little tip to tee it up a little bit lower than normal. And the reason for this is when we're hitting slightly down, more down on the driver, and we can squeeze it and swing a little bit more left, having that ball teed down is going to help you visualise and almost achieve that. Now my target line here is just over that green post, so that's where I want the ball to finish. So it's important for me now to aim my body and my alignment more to the left, and then swing to the left and keep that club face nice and neutral. So I set up to this golf ball now, I'm going to allow my body alignment, my feet, my knees, my shoulders and my hips, going more down the left-hand side of the driving range here. And the club face, this is really important, the club face isn't going to stay open, it's going to be slightly left of target, but more to the right than my feet line. Now what's really important here, as we swing the golf club, the feeling, the visualization is that you're going to swing more across the golf ball, more across to the left, and keep that club face, avoid it flipping over. We don't want that club face turning, we want it to stay nice and neutral through the ball. So, teed it low, my body alignment is down the left-hand side, my hips, my shoulders, I've got my face just a little bit left of my target line. I'm going to swing left and cut across the golf ball. That way it starts down that left-hand side and it's just fading back towards the middle. The wind's just carrying it a little bit more down the right-hand side. It's a controllable shot. It typically, if you fade, it'll go a little bit higher, but it's so safe. That's why a lot of tour players will hit that shot. Good one to try. Next one, the draw. I would say the more desirable shot for a lot of amateur golfers, because the draw is the one that starts down the right-hand side of the hole and has a little bit more shape towards the middle. So we're going to do something a little bit different here. I'm not going to tee the ball as low. I'm going to keep it high. I'm going to tee the ball almost slightly above the club head. So we're going to aim the body more down the right-hand side this time. So I'm going to close my stance, my hips, my shoulders. I'm going to have the face just to the right of my target, but left of where I'm aiming. Now for me, this is much more of a natural shot shape because I can hit more from the inside of the golf ball, and I almost want the club to be moving upwards through the shot. Now with a draw, with a little top tip, get the feeling like the toe is almost going to slightly rotate over. Do that by using your forearms, not your hands or your wrists, but feeling like the forearms are extending and crossing over. So, teed it up nice and high. I've allowed my body more towards the right-hand side, so I'm slightly more closed. My face is just to the right of my target, but left of my stance. I'm going to feel like I'm hitting up on the golf ball and just allow that club face to rotate. And that is literally perfect. That's why it's my favourite shot. Give them a go, fade in the draw, go through those little top tips. You might find that you hit one better than the other, and get familiar with them, because sometimes out on the golf course you require both shot shapes. Thanks for watching guys, stay tuned, lots more to come. Like and subscribe, we'll see you soon.